This quick video will show how to set up a class with Sutori, which is an interactive digital timeline maker. It'll also show how students can create timelines within that class. The first thing you're going to do is navigate to Sutori, Sutori.com, and then you're going to go ahead and sign up if you haven't already. I'm going to choose login. You can sign up and log in with your Northwest Google account. So I am signed up as a teacher with this account right here. Okay, notice that you have the opportunity to add classes. So I've created a test class, and if I click that class, I'm going to see a join code so that I can invite my students to join my class. This is a new window where I'm logged in as a student, so you'll see that they have the option up here to join a class. So this is where I'm going to go ahead and paste in the code. Then they'll click join class. Once the students joined a class, they can then click to create a story. So once you click create a story, you've got several options. You can add a title here. Okay. You can add a description. You can also add headings, which allows you to break up the timeline. So maybe this is early events. Maybe you want to separate by date or by time period. So you can add headings. And then once you're on the timeline, you have several options. So you can add text or images. If you click image, you'll have the option to upload an image or paste a link to an image from like Google Drive or from online. You can add a little did you know box, so you can insert an interesting fact. You can also add a forum. So maybe you want to ask a question to an audience. And you can see all the other options here. Maybe you just want to add audio, kind of explaining a little bit, in this case, about Alan Say and his life. So you could add audio. And then when you click add an audio, it's going to ask that you paste a link. So you'd have to use some kind of an audio maker there. Okay. Notice that you can add a conclusion at the very end, and you can also add another heading. So here, if I wanted to create like a different chapter, I would add that here. Okay, if you're a part of a class, you can collaborate by putting in another student's email address if you want to work together. And when you're completely finished, you're going to click submit. Okay. Now we're going to go back to the teacher point of view. The teacher can then come back to their home page and click on the class. And they're going to see they have one submitted story. So if I click here on the submitted story, they can view everything that the student has created. So you'll notice that they have an image here, a did you know, and then a forum. What the teacher could do is if they really like the forum question, they could actually share that to their class in Google Classroom. So maybe they feel like a group has submitted a really great question, so then they could share the question out or tweet it out to see if others in the school could answer. So if I click Google Classroom, you're going to choose what class that's going to go to. And it's going to be a question, and then you click go. Okay, and then notice here the question's going to come up so that students can talk about this question. So you don't answer right away, but it's a good place for students to ask questions and then for the teacher to decide what they want to do with that question. So after the teacher reviews these different stories, and notice that the students can make it as long as they want to, they're going to click share, and then this is your shareable link. So this is going to be the final product. It's probably going to ask you if you want to make it public, and you'll go ahead and need to make it public in order to share the link. So then if you wanted to submit this to Expo or email home to parents, you would just send the link, and then anybody could open up the timeline.